Hello traders, welcome to another weekly gold XAUUSD price prediction and analysis video for next week. So in this video, we are going to analyze gold chart on different time frames, and we are going to check important price action levels and price action structures that currently gold is following, so that we can utilize those levels in next week for finding buy and sell opportunities. So as usually, before going into the price action, we are going to check the latest COT, that is commitment of traders report, and in COT report we are looking at the positions of the managed money, and these blue bar is the net long holding of the managed money on weekly basis. So we are going to discuss this. So as you can see, for this particular week, this is the net long holding of the managed money. And if we check the previous trend of 10 to 11 weeks from this week to this current week, you can see that there is not much change into the net long holding. So you can see the net long positions, they are in a range, or you can say they are still holding this net long positions into a particular range level, because you can see there is not much change for this particular period of around 2 months. So yes, the good thing is that the managed money, they are not decreasing their long positions, except this week. Yes, this was the lowest net long positions for this particular period, and this is for this particular range, this is the highest. So yes, the overall net long holding is still into the range, and we already seen this into the gold price action also. We have seen, if we check the weekly time frame of the gold, you can see the net long holding is into the range, and we already seen the impact on the price also. So if we discuss the overall current week closing, and if we check the sentiment, it is currently, you can see, again into the range, and we have to wait for more clues from the net long position. If we see significant amount of addition into the long for the next week, then this can signal a good bullish breakout from this range, and we can expect continuation into the higher side. So let's now move on to the price action part, and let's start with the daily time frame first. So on daily time frame, if we check the latest closing, that is Friday closing, and if we check the price action, on price action, this is a very good price action candle, and let's discuss the levels that currently and that we have to watch for the next week. So as you can see, the immediate resistance is this level that we have seen, that gold price facing resistance. This level is of course at the current closing, the 3355 to 3360. Yes, this zone is the immediate resistance that gold bulls need to reclaim. If we see a breakout and close on daily time frame, as we are discussing this on daily time frame, then the next major resistance is our R1 on week monthly pivot. This is 3420. Before that, we have 3400 is our psychological resistance. So yes, the immediate resistance is the current price zone, and the immediate support that we have to watch on daily time frame is the monthly pivot, and the pivot is at 3334. So on closing, means daily closing basis, we have to watch this level very carefully, and then this level means the Friday high, this level we have to watch very carefully. Yes, the next major support for the gold that we have to watch is on this trend line, because this trend line is a good support. If we check the overall period of this trend line, this is a very long period support, trend line support. You can see from this range, this was acting as good support, and for the current price level, this trend line is acting as good support. So yes, for the major supports we have to watch this trend line on closing and this low, this previous week low, we have to watch very carefully, because if we check the overall price action for this low to this high, the price pull back and took support on to 60% level, and then again took support on 50% level, this area 3286 roughly we can say. Yes, so this level is a good support that we have to watch very carefully on daily closing. But overall at currently at current closing, it is showing a good bullish strength, and all we need a breakout from Friday high, and then continuation is possible. And also if we draw the Fibonacci levels for this particular wave, let me show you. If we remove the pivot first, and then if we draw the Fibonacci levels for this high to this low right over here, you can see that the current candle is currently closing about to 50% level, that is 3349 or roughly 3350, and it is currently closed inside this golden Fibonacci zone. And as per the price action for the continuation, as per Fibonacci, we have to claim about 3374, and then I think we are good to go. The yes, again 3400 is a psychological level, and then the major level 3450 that we have to watch very carefully. But overall currently structure is looking very good, and on pullback I think buying is a good idea unless we see a breakdown from the trend line or complete reversal. We can say only after the breakdown from this low, or if we see a good rejection from this level or this zone again. But overall the trend is in sideways, and for sideways I think it's better to look at the bigger time frame chart, because on weekly it is very clear that the gold price is currently in a range. We already discussed this many times. On weekly time frame you can see the price is currently in range, and if we take the upper boundary at 3450, this level, and lower boundary around this area, so yes, price is currently in range. But currently the week closing, if we check on price action for the current weekly closing, we have seen a long wick into the lower side, which is a very good healthy sign for bulls. Yes, on to weekly closing also it is currently showing a good bullish sign, and we can move up as per the weekly closing. And on to lower time frame, if we switch it to intraday time frame, you can see right over here price currently breaking out and breakout from this resistance trend line, this red trend line. We have seen multiple attempt, and then again we have seen attempt and then retest and then breakout. But yes, immediate resistance is this failed high that I marked, and this was the previous week resistance 3360. Currently price is, yes, this is normal, and this is normal behavior because this was a good resistance. Price is rejecting. Now we have to wait and watch if price going to, how much price going to reject. But on 4 hour we have seen rejection, but overall trend is bullish. So yes, on pullback I think buying is a good idea, and we have to wait for next week pivot. And if it is in ascending positions, then we have to wait for a pullback onto weekly pivot, and I think buying is a good idea until unless we are breaking down below 330 and this level, or if we see any major reversal sign from the higher time frame. But overall, again I'm repeating again and again, that is the current price action is showing a very healthy sign. for the bulls. And other chart that I want to discuss is silver chart, and on silver you can see, yes, other thing that I want to discuss on gold is on daily time frame, and I want to discuss the volume profile on gold chart. I have to delete this first, and then now if we apply the volume profile, that is VRVP, and you can see right over here, I have to switch to another broker, and then yes, you can see the current closing is near to very high volume node. This is the very high volume node, you can see, and it is roughly at 3330. So yes, this is a very big support on volume profile, and if price stays and claim, or you can say sustain above this level on daily closing, yes, we are good to go into the higher side. But overall we have seen multiple attempt, and overall is in range. And what is the level that I'm considering for a clear breakout? Yes, it is clear right over here, 3450. This can signal a good breakout level, and we can consider this as a major breakout level. If we see breakout, then this is a clear indication that we are going to move higher. But under this, yes, we can say in range. So now let's move on to the silver chart. So on silver, you can see silver is looking very bullish. We already discussed many times that silver is very strong right now. We already discussed this in Telegram channel also. So currently silver is breaking out from the range. You can see it from here on daily time frame. You can see we have seen a consolidation. Silver price was holding 36 very firmly, and we have seen multiple tests on to this level, and now price clearly breaking out 37, and you can see it is currently moving very aggressively into the higher side, and now breaking out the resistance 37.96. So yes, as this is a very aggressive move, we can expect a pullback, and on pullback a buying is a good idea on silver. And the level of support that we have to watch is this high volume node and the 36 level. So silver is also showing a very healthy sign, and it is, you know, moving up, and I think it is a better idea to look for buy on pullback. And price going to, I think, going to claim 40 soon, and then maybe 50 if we see a bullish breakout on gold. Then I think both these precious metal going to turn into a very aggressive bull cycle for this 2025 ending. So the overall sentiment for the current closing is a bullish. We are going to discuss more about the live price action in live trading session Telegram channel. So see you there. Thank you.